देखिए अब देखिए इस वीक में दिस चैप्टर विल बी कंप्लीटेड, एनसीईआरटी नहीं हुआ रहेगा, कितनी खराब
Sir,
बात
I
है।
will send by this week.
You will send by this week. Okay, fine. Acha. Now again, what I will ask you guys, raise your hand if in your school haloalkene has been completed, is going on, or is going to be started. haloalkene से कुछ भी रिश्ता नाता है आपकी क्लास में तो फिर हैंड रेज कीजिए। हाँ यानी कि अच्छा आयशा, आयशा हैज नो आइडिया कि क्या चल रहा है स्कूल में, राइट आयशा?
No
ओके
sir, I said you.
अच्छा, haloalkene चल रहा है आयशा?
Yes sir, actually I'm not able to raise my hand.
अच्छा, यू आर नॉट एबल टू रेज योर हैंड, ओके सॉरी। आज के लिए आयशा इज what was his name? I forgot that character's name. Akshay, can you remind me of that character's name? He was in that movie Sholay.
I sent my homework.
You have sent your homework? वो हम नहीं पूछ रहे हैं आयशा।
Actually,
आयशा आई एम
I
आस्किंग।
great.
अच्छा ओके फाइन फाइन ठीक है। So keep your hand raised if you want me to start haloalkene and halorine after solutions. Keep your hand raised if you want me to start haloalkene and halorine after solutions. So, लो ओके फाइन, सबको haloalkene halorine ही चाहिए। ठीक ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है फाइन। Okay, you can lower your hands now. All of you can lower your hand. Okay, sure. Thank you very much. Now please write this question. This is from depression in freezing point. Last class, if you remember, we did depression in freezing point, है ना? And what was the formula? Who will tell me the formula? Akshay, depression in freezing point. What is the formula? Delta TF is equal to
KF into molality.
TF into M. Molality. Very good. Okay. Chaliye. Write this question, all of you. Okay. All of you done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Just a minute.
So 1 minute.
Okay. Done now, all of you? Now?
Done, sir.
Yes
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Done. Okay, so can you all start and then send the answer to Learnivio, okay? I want to see how you have calculated. Okay? Send your answers to Learnivio via WhatsApp. Just have to click one pick, okay? Okay. Also, one more thing. Who will explain me this question? किसको समझ में आया? पहले ये बताइए. जो भी समझ में आया, please, I want to talk with you, है ना? And then let us see where are the gaps in understanding the question. Is there anyone who understood the question or who thinks that they have understood the question? कैसे करना है? Oh, no one. Okay, fine. Then I think I will need some help here. Okay, Nida is late, so I will ask Nida. Nida, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay, fine.
Yes,
Okay, so did you write the question?
yes, I'm writing.
So you're writing it. Okay, fine. Completed. Achha, still no one who got. Okay.
So I think we did this question last class.
नहीं ये सवाल. No, we did not do. See, you think का क्या मतलब है?
So this is the question, right?
This is the question ना. Oh, sorry. अच्छा. फिर भी नहीं समझ में आया, बताइए. Same सवाल करके भी. Okay. Did we get the answer last time? अच्छा. Thank you. Okay. अच्छा, ये आंसर यहाँ पे नहीं आया, तो दैट इज व्हाई आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट एक सवाल शायद आप लोग को नहीं कराया हमने. ओके, फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो विल डू वन अदर क्वेश्चन. ओके, ये तो सेम क्वेश्चन होगा ना, सिर्फ कृष्णा को ही पता है, बाकी लोग पता नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं. ओके, never mind about this question. Let us write another question here. This question is from NCERT. It is a interesting question. Please write this. Oh no, Aisha, I did not get the answer till now. But write this question now. Write this question. Hey, that question you have already done, Aisha. Leave that question. Write this one. The last class we already did that. Okay, so now start doing this question. Start doing this question. So in this C, you are having two different variables A and B, and then you will get two different equations also, two different equations. See, first of all, for 1 gram of AB2 in 20 gram of benzene, okay. So 1 gram of AB2 in 20 gram of benzene, the delta TF is equal to how much? The delta TF is here given AB2 में कितना दिया हुआ है आपका 2.3 Kelvin, ठीक है. Now what you will do, will write delta TF is equal to KF into molality है ना, KF into molality. Now please listen here. This will be equal to KF into the number of moles of B divided by WA in kg. Now number of moles of B will be equal to 1 upon the molar mass of A plus 2B, right? So we'll get at this type of equation here, you will get delta TF is equal to KF into the number of moles is 1 upon A into A plus 2B times the WA in kg. Okay. Now all of you can plug in. Yes or no? Please tell me the values.
Sir, how are we writing 1 by A plus 2B?
I am saying let molar mass of A is equal to A and let molar mass of B is equal to B, है ना? If you have AB2 formula, then इसका molar mass क्या हो जाएगा? A plus 2B. नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Got it? X and Y की जगह वही ले लिया हमने A and B. All of you understood this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes.
है ना? So here from for this case you will get one expression, and similarly you will get 1 gram of AB4 in 20 gram of benzene, है ना? Here also you will get delta TF is equal to KF into 1 upon A plus 4 भी हो जाएगा यहाँ पे बस, है ना, into WA in kg. Okay, then you will plug in the values. This is the second expression. Now what you have two variables A and B, and you have two equations, and so you can easily calculate the values of A and B. चलिए, please plug in the values, and at least plug in the values and then start writing. Plug in the values and start calculating. First में क्या है? 2.3 is equal to 5.1. 1 upon A plus 2B into WA is how much? 20. यहाँ पे 1000 हो जाएगा, 20 upon 1000 है. This will be now in kg, correct? ठीक है. Now what I can do? I can write A plus 2B is equal to 5.1 into 1000 upon 2.3 into 20. ये आपको पहला इक्वेशन आ जाएगा. Similarly, you will get a second expression which will be A plus 4B. I think everything is same here, ना? Only this is different. 2.3 की जगह कुछ और होगा. What is there? 1.3. So it will be equal to 5.1 into 1000 upon 1.3 into 20. चलिए, अब I think all of you can calculate now, है ना? Just need to do 1 minus, have to subtract equation 1 minus equation 2. But first you have to solve for this one, you know, 5.1 into 1000 upon 2.3 into 20, 5.1 into 1000 upon 1.3 into 20. Calculate this and tell me in chat what is a plus 2b equal to. Then calculate and tell me what is a plus 4b equal to. A plus 2b, I think it will be a bit more. No. It's fine. Tick. Sorry. I read it something in. Yes, Kulsum, it is fine. Correct. And the second one.
Sir, after the decimal numbers, there are more, but I only took one.
हाँ, it's fine. ठीक है. Approximately ठीक है. Okay. There are more का क्या मतलब? आप calculator use कर रहे हैं?
No, but I didn't divide it. The
अच्छा,
whole thing I
complete,
didn't
isn't it?
divide completely.
Remainder आ रहा है. ठीक है, remainder आ रहा है. Okay. Okay. Atif has sent an interesting answer. Yeah, okay, fine, Atif. हाँ, ठीक है. हाँ, yes, Aisha, correct. Very good, Aisha. So this will be around 100. How much is this? 110.8, na? And this is around 196, right? बस अब तो बहुत आसान है, right? What do you have to do here? You have to do a plus 2b is equal to 110.8. A plus 4b is equal to 196.15. ठीक है? Just subtract this. So this will be equal to how much? This will be also getting minus. This will be also getting minus. This will be minus 2b. It will be equal to how much? Tell me. Calculate and tell me. Excuse me. Minus 2b will be equal to minus. Now जाएगा something 85 point something. It will be 85.35.
So 35.
Correct, है ना? So b will be equal to how much? This minus and minus will cancel each other and 85.35 divided by 2. चलिए, है ना? हाँ, correct. 42 पॉइंट कितना लिखा है इन्होंने? पैंतीस 42.6 होगा ना अक्षय? 675 के करीब कुछ होगा. 50 हो जाएगा ना? 350 का आधा. हाँ, इट विल बी 42.675. ठीक है, grams per mole. Okay, now you can also do calculate what? You just keep the value here. A plus 2b is equal to 110.80. So A will be equal to 110.80 minus 2b, and we all know what is 2b. 110.80 minus 85.35. ठीक है, तो इससे आपके पास एक आंसर आ जाएगा. Please calculate and tell what is the value of A. नहीं, this will be 25.5, I think. 25.45. 35 और 80 ना. हाँ, Right guys, this is 25.45 na
Yes, sir.
grams per mole. Are who is saying? Akshay, can you please turn the mic on?
Yes, sir.
ये माइनस करने में आपको कैसे, आपने गलती की है इसका मतलब ना,
No,
गॉड
sir.
का मतलब
For A plus B
yes, ये अलग है
equals
आपके
for A
वैल्यूज,
equals to be 110.86. That's it.
ठीक है। अच्छा 108 10.86 और यहाँ पे सेम।
Yes.
अच्छा ठीक है, दैट्स फाइन, दैट इज फाइन, ओके नो प्रॉब्लम। Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Now we'll understand the last colligative property, that is osmotic pressure. That is osmotic pressure and osmosis. Okay. Now, my question first of all is, let us suppose we have, don't have to write this. Okay, you don't have to write this. Let us suppose we have solution. Here we are having pure water. There is another solution. Here we are having NaCl aqueous. NaCl aqueous. Okay. So what is there in A? Tell me guys, what is there in A?
Pure water.
And in B?
Solution of NaCl.
Solution of NaCl. Tell me which will have higher vapor pressure. Send the answer in chat. Tell me in chat, A or B, which will have higher vapor pressure. A or B? A or B? बताइए. Send in chat. Only Krishna and Akshay has answered till now. God, really? Why am I not getting answers fast यहाँ पे? Only Mansi has answered till now. Okay, Atif. Mansi, Atif, okay, Kulsum. Okay, Hamza. Hiba, please answer. Aisha का भी आंसर नहीं आया. Aisha, please answer. Hiba, please answer. Okay, Aisha. Oh, okay, fine. Nida, what about you, Nida?
Sir, I answered before. It's taking time to load.
Ah, okay, fine. Okay, Nida. What happened, Mansi? Why did you change your answer?
Because I assumed salt will not dissolve. Sorry, evaporate easily.
Okay. So all of you agree that the vapor pressure of A will be higher than that of vapor pressure, है ना? Higher than vapor pressure of B. ठीक है? अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे एक काम करते हैं. What we will do? We'll take this. Okay. And we will join them. Join them comes up. We have to make some gap here and here. We'll join them like this. Okay. And in between, I have kept a semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. So what is semi-permeable membrane? Semi-permeable.
A membrane that allows passage of solvent molecules only.
Only solvent molecules. So semi-permeable membrane will allow the passage of only the solvent molecule. ठीक है. यहाँ पे I can say that the vapor pressure is higher. So you will say that the vapor pressure is higher in this side. Yes or no? All of you agree? Correct hai? Yes or
sir.
no? है ना? Okay. That means if the pressure is higher, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे you will be having some higher pressure, and slowly what will happen? Slowly what will happen? The solvent molecule will pass through the semi-permeable membrane from A to B. Correct hai? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because here we are applying pressure, because not we are not applying pressure, but there is some vapor pressure, है ना? Some vapor pressure. अच्छा, कब तक चलता रहेगा ये काम? What will happen if the water molecule they get in the aqueous solution, they get in the NaCl aqueous? What will happen? The amount of solvent will increase, right? Amount of water will increase, and that will lead to more evaporation, no, more conversion to vapor, and this will lead to more vapor pressure. So this process of movement of solvent molecule from a region of low concentration of solute to high concentration of solute will continue till when? Will continue till the vapor pressure of both the compartments are equal. When the vapor pressure of both the compartments will become equal, equilibrium will be established. And what happens in equilibrium? Tell me. 11th class वाले बताइए, what happens in equilibrium? Yes, Atif, Hamza, Heba. What happens in equilibrium? नहीं खुदा किसी को नहीं. अरे यहाँ नहीं, in general बताइए आतिफ, what happens in equilibrium? What is the line? What happens in equilibrium?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens in equilibrium until and unless this vapor pressure is there. The difference in vapor pressure is there. What will happen? The movement of solvent molecules from a region of lower concentration to higher concentration will continue to happen. And as soon as both the vapor pressures are equal, equilibrium will be established. And what will happen? Nothing will happen. What will happen? What will happen? Nothing will happen. Okay. So this will continue till when? Till the vapor pressures are equal. And this process, it is known as what? This process is known as osmosis. Sabko clear hai? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is everyone
Yes, sir.
fine with osmosis? है ना? Concept
Yes,
ठीक है? Okay. अच्छा. अब एक बात बताइए. Here we understand the vapor pressure is of A is higher, है ना? And B is lower. So what can I do if I apply some appropriate pressure? If I apply some appropriate pressure on B, and that pressure should be calculated in that way that when I apply that pressure, the complete pressure, है ना? एक तो आपका क्या हो गया? एक तो इसका अपना vapor pressure है, and then what we are doing? We are applying some P external, and then we are applying the P external, right? Now, when the vapor pressure and P external, if you add them, it becomes equal to the vapor pressure of A, है ना? So we are applying external pressure such that the total pressure on B becomes equal to the vapor pressure of A. Acha, when we have manually, what we did, we established a kind of equilibrium manually, है ना? The vapor pressure were different, we made it same, and we made it same by applying how much pressure? Some pressure, है ना? So the pressure that is applied, the pressure, please listen very carefully, the pressure. अच्छा, एक बात बताइए, if I apply P external, and the vapor pressures become equal, है ना? The P total of B and vapor pressure of A will become equal, then the movement will stop. Yes or no? The
Yes,
movement will stop, है ना? And when the movement stops, then we say that okay, fine, the osmosis has been stopped. Is the amount of pressure which is applied in order to stop osmosis, it is known as osmotic pressure, है ना? इतना प्रेशर जो ऑस्मोसिस को रोक दे, इतना प्रेशर जो ऑस्मोसिस को रोक दे, वो क्या होता है? ऑस्मोटिक प्रेशर. That is what osmotic pressure. The pressure which is applied in order to stop, just stop, okay, just stop the osmosis, it is known as osmotic pressure. Acha, now tell me everyone, is this osmotic pressure clear?
yes,
Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Now we can write, है ना? Now we can write. चलिए, please write with me osmosis and osmotic pressure. Osmosis and osmotic pressure. The process of flow, flow of solvent molecules. The process of flow of solvent molecules. Process of flow of solvent molecules from a solution of lower concentration of lower concentration of what? Solute or solvent? Solute. Lower concentration of solute to a solution of higher concentration of solute through a semi-permeable membrane. Through a semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. It's called osmosis. Okay. So this definition of osmosis, it has been asked multiple times. एक बार पूछा गया था ये 2011 में, then it was asked in 2013, then it was asked in 2015, है ना? ये देखिए 8 सालों का चल रहा है, आप तो कब एग्जाम दीजिएगा? 2023 में, yes or no? है ना? So keep in mind, this question was asked in CBSE by the way. Okay? CBSE ने asked multiple times. So please, if you are reading solutions, if you are revising solutions, then you cannot forget to revise the definition of osmosis. Cannot forget to define. ठीक है? अब ये बात अलग है कि 1 मार्क्स के लिए आया था, but still each mark is important, है ना? सिंपल सा definition है, उसके लिए 1 मार्क मिल जाएंगे, काफी है. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलिए. Now let us write what is osmotic pressure. ठीक है? We'll write 2 definitions. First definition we'll write. See, the hydrostatic pressure, the hydrostatic pressure which develops on the account of osmosis called osmotic pressure. It's called osmotic pressure. Okay. So actually what happens here, you could take a solution like this, and this is a solution, and then you immerse a tube like this, and this tube is covered with, so this is what, this whole thing, the yellow part. Okay. This yellow part is SPM. So what will happen? What will happen here? Through SPM, the solvent will enter like this. You keep entering like this. The pressure that is developed due to this, now it is known as hydrostatic pressure. Okay. You don't have to know this in detail. The next definition is more important for you guys. Please write this with me. The pressure which just stops the flow of solvent, flow of solvent is called osmotic pressure. It's called osmotic pressure. Children, please write this down. Let me know when you're done. One statement that you should always remember is the flow will happen from lower concentration to higher concentration of solute. ठीक है, lower to higher, lower to higher, lower to higher. ठीक है, please remember this. Osmotic pressure, lower concentration of solute to higher concentration of solute. Okay, now you all will answer me. Don't have to write this. Okay, this is my SPM. And let us say that here we have 0.1 molar, here we have 0.3 molar. This is compartment A, this is compartment B. Okay, now all of you will tell me where will the flow happen. You have options A to B, second option is B to A, third option is none. 0.1 molar and this is 0.3 molar. बताइए कहाँ पे होगा? Send the answer in chat.
Concentration of solute, right?
Chat. हाँ, concentration of solute. Chat.
Sir, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear.
अच्छा, fine. I'm asking where will the solvent flow or how will the solvent flow? A to B, B to A, none. मानसी A तो कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है, 1 2 3 ऑप्शन है. Good, Mansi. Very good. Okay, fine. So everyone is asking correctly. Okay. Now let us take some similar cases. Okay. Okay. Now listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. And answer me. In order to stop this flowing like this in every case, right? One like this and like this. In order to stop the osmosis, I will have to apply a pressure here, yes or no? Is that right? In the B compartment, I will have to apply some pressure in order to stop the osmosis, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All of you agree? Okay, fine. Let us suppose that the pressure that is required to stop the flow here is P1, here it is P2. Here also we are applying some pressure, it is P2, and it is stopping the osmosis. Here we are applying some pressure, which is P3. Now you have to answer me. What is the correct order of pressure? Please write this. Please tell me what should be the correct order for pressure. None. D option is no idea. सोचिए ना. Think and tell me. Okay, Mansi. Okay, Atif. Okay, Hamza. Let us see. Okay, Krishna has answered. Who else? Akshay. Okay, Akshay. Okay, what happened to others? Huh? Fulsome. Think and tell me what will be the answer. Akshay, Krishna, Hamza, Atif, and Mansi. Only these guys have answered. Okay. What about others? Huh? Hiba, Fulsum, Nida. Okay, Kulsum. Okay, Nida. Acha. Ab all of you please answer me. What do you think? Where will be the fastest flow? 1 में, 2 में या 3 में? What do you think? Where will be the flow fastest?
1.
अरे chat.
The fastest means in terms of time or speed.
What is speed? Atif, what is speed? Okay. Okay, Akshay. अच्छा ठीक है. Next question. ठीक है ना? Next question. I have written VPA and VPB. Okay, I have written VPA and VPB. All of you understood this? Yes or no? What is VPA? Vapor pressure due to A, vapor pressure due to B. Due to vapor pressure due to B जो है उसका relation नहीं है P1 से. P1 that is external. All of you agree? Yes or no? P1 apply करते हैं तो क्या होता है? VPB plus P1 it is equal to VPA. सही है? Yes or no? All of you agree?
Yes, sir.
है ना? ठीक है, तभी इक्वल होता है. आज ये बताइए, what do you think? Where is the difference maximum? Where is the difference maximum? 1, 2 या 3 please send in chat. VPA और VPB के बीच में what do you think? Where will be the difference maximum? Maximum difference कहाँ पे होगा? 1, 2 और 3. VPA तो सबका सेम है. VPB हम ये बताइए आप, VPB सब किसका सबसे ज्यादा होगा? Vapor pressure of which of the solution will be highest? 1, 2 or 3? Vapor pressure of which of the solution will be highest? 1, 2 or 3? Okay, Krishna, Nida, Atif, Akshay. Question is VPB is highest in which case? Okay, Hamza. हम तो कुछ बताएंगे नहीं आप लोगों को, सिर्फ सवाल ही करेंगे, फिर खुद ही आंसर कीजिएगा आप लोग. आप बताइए, where is solute in most amount? 1, 2 or 3? Where is solute in most amount? 1, 2 or 3? हाँ ठीक है, सबका आंसर आ रहा है. आई थिंक इट इज द सेम आंसर जो आपने VPB के लिए दिया था, मोस्ट ऑफ यू, है ना? अभी बताइए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सिर्फ कृष्णा का अलग है थोड़ा. Answer me this one. Where is solvent in most amount? Where is solvent in most amount? Solvent कहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा है? Relatively speaking, Akshay. Okay, Akshay, relatively speaking. I'm asking about solvent now. Akshay, can you please turn the mic on?
Yes, sir.
Why did you say third is having the most solvent?
I don't know. I just guessed.
नहीं
So
ऐसे
solvent
कैसे?
will be flowing to the solution, right?
नहीं नहीं, फ्लो नहीं कर रहा है वो, हम नहीं, अभी तो नहीं प्रेशर डाला हुआ है ना हमने, तो फ्लो कैसे करेगा?
Oh, okay.
वो सब नहीं हो रहा है अभी। ठीक है, सब कुछ ये शांति में है। अब बताइए सॉल्वेंट सबसे ज्यादा कहाँ पे है? इस अक्षय?
So there's no flow, right?
देयर इज नो फ्लो। हम बी वाले कंटेनर की बात करें, यू हैव टू कंपेयर द बी कंटेनर्स, ओके। अब बताइए सॉल्वेंट सबसे ज्यादा कहाँ पे है? अच्छा अक्षय, जहाँ पे सोल्यूट ज्यादा होगा वहां पे सॉल्वेंट कम होगा ना,
Yes, okay, so okay.
है ना? ठीक है। नाउ ऑल ऑफ यू विल टेल मी व्हाट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर वेपर प्रेशर, सॉल्वेंट और सोल्यूट? बताइए, टेल मी, स्पीक स्पीक। अब तो बोल लीजिए, दो ऑप्शन है बस, सॉल्वेंट या सोल्यूट। व्हाट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर वेपर प्रेशर?
Solvent.
अक्षय कैन यू प्लीज टर्न द माइक ऑन? आप ऐसे जवाब क्यों ले रहे हो अक्षय?
Yes, sir. Yes.
हमने अगर NaCl डाला
Okay.
पानी में, तो NaCl की वजह से कुछ वेपर प्रेशर होगा क्या? हाँ अक्षय?
So what? Can you repeat?
If I will add
Ah.
sodium chloride, if I will add salt,
Yes.
then will that salt produce some vapor pressure?
No.
No, na. So why did you answer that vapor pressure? What is responsible for vapor pressure? Okay, why did you answer solute? Solvent is responsible for vapor pressure, ना?
Oh, okay, sir.
ये तो बिल्कुल आप लोग का ओके नहीं है। अरे
Now
कुलसुम,
now understood, sir.
कुलसुम
Sorry, sir. Sorry. I wrote the
sorry?
wrong.
टाइपो?
Yeah.
Really? टाइपो?
Yes, sir. I swear it's typo.
टाइपो, ओके फाइन, ठीक है चलिए। Now all of you have understood. All of you will please turn the mic on. Please turn the mic on and tell me what is responsible for vapor pressure. What is responsible for vapor pressure?
Solvent.
Solvent is responsible for vapor pressure. And where is the solvent maximum?
First
One.
case.
First case. Where will be vapor pressure highest?
First case.
First case, है ना? See, the VPB is highest here. That means the difference between VP and VPB will be. Yes, guys, tell me, highest or lowest? The VPB here is highest amongst all of these three. That means I have to add least amount of external pressure in order to make it equal to VPA. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
अब देखिए नंबर्स हम बता देते हैं। VPA आप ले लीजिए 5 ATM, 5 ATM, 5 ATM, सब में सेम होगा बिकॉज इट इज 0.1, है ना? अब VPB यहाँ पे है आपका, मान लीजिए 4, यहाँ पे होगा आपके पास 3, यहाँ पे होगा आपके पास 2, बिकॉज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, the amount of solvent is decreasing, the amount of solute is increasing, that is why the vapor pressure is getting lowered. Now you can see that the difference between, क्या था आपका, you have written ना, हमने थोड़ा सा हिंट दिया था, हमको लगा आप लोगों को पता चल जाएगा। VPB plus P1 it is equal to VPA, then the osmosis stops, so P1 is equal to VPA minus VPB. तो आपको दिख रहा होगा बिल्कुल आराम से। यहाँ पे the difference is how much of 1, यहाँ पे the difference is of 2, यहाँ पे the difference is of 3। तो आपका जो ऑप्शन होगा कौन सा सही होगा? ए वाला। yes or no? all of you got this?
Yes, sir.
अब ये देखिए इससे क्या नतीजा निकल रहा है। इससे ये नतीजा निकल रहा है कि what is P1, P2, P3, those are the osmotic pressure for individual cases. That means our osmotic pressure, please remember what is osmotic pressure? Osmotic pressure देना पड़ता है ना? It is the pressure that is applied in order to stop the osmosis. Please remember this. Osmotic pressure is directly proportional to concentration. Yes or no? Concentration
Yes,
is increasing, the amount of pressure in order to stop osmosis is also increasing. Concentration is increasing, that is also increasing. ठीक है, ये conclusion था इसका। Please, now this is very important, you have to think in these terms. ठीक है, I have given you questions written here. Why? so that you remember these questions. Don't remember the answers, okay? Remember these questions, and if you remember these questions, then you will be answering yourself. Okay, salute. Next is, we will derive the relationship between. So what is osmotic pressure is given as pi, is directly proportional to concentration. Okay, if the concentration is higher, that means you have to apply more pressure in order to stop osmosis, and the concentration term which is proportional to. Achha, one more thing, whatever the percentage, whatever the pressure is, it is related to the vapor pressure. Vapor pressure, it is due to gases, and we know that there is a ideal gas equation. It is equal to PV is equal to nRT. PV is equal to nRT, and pressure will be equal to N upon V RT. Now, if I see number of moles of B upon volume, this will be equal to C, that is the concentration, into RT, and this is what? This is the formula for pi. Pi is equal to CRT. Pi is equal to CRT. Okay, so please write this down. Please write this down. Pi is equal to CRT.
The number of moles by volume is also molarity, right?
हाँ वही तो concentration है, molarity only.
Okay.
Okay. Molarity of the solution times R times T. Done, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now you can just write a few more formulas, rearranging things, nothing else. Molarity, it is equal to number of moles of solute divided by the volume of solution in liters. So now we can plug in the value. Pi is equal to NB upon V RT. Also now we can also write NB, it is equal to the given mass of solute divided by the molar mass of solute. Now I will plug in the values here, WB, not values, but even letters. Okay, MB into the volume into RT, and then I can write MB, the molar mass of solute, it is equal to WB into R into T divided by pi, है ना, यहाँ पे pi था तो pi आ जाएगा, into the volume. Okay, into the volume in liters. Please remember. Now this is a formula that you can use in order to calculate the molar mass of solute. Molar mass of solute. Please write this down. Done, guys? Okay, Atif is done. Done, na? Okay, I'll write a question. A solution prepared by 8.95 milligram of 8.95 milligram of a gene fragment. Actually, this osmotic pressure, na, this method, that determination of molar mass, it is mostly done from osmotic pressure for macromolecules like proteins and all. Na, those molar masses, they are calculated through osmotic pressure only. Okay, so 8.95 milligram of a gene fragment in in 35 milliliter of water has an osmotic pressure of 0.335 torr, 0.335 torr at 25 degrees Celsius. Right, assuming the gene fragment is non-electrolyte Determine its molar mass. So this question was asked in the year 2011. It was for 3 marks. See, the first thing that you will do here na, is to convert these units. Hai na? See, you have many conversions. So we'll convert these all things. That is it, na? 8.95 milligram of gene
Yes, sir.
fragment. Hai na? Okay, so convert all of this first. Then you can just apply this formula. So WB, it is given as 8.95 into 10 to the power minus 3 grams. Then what is given? Volume, it is given as 35 ml, which will be equal to 35 into 10 to the power minus 3 liters. Furthermore, what is given? Osmotic pressure, na? Pi is given. Pi is given as how much? 0.335 torr. ठीक है, अब यही चीजें है ना. If you don't know the conversion factor from torr to ATM, you will not be able to answer this. No, so this is equal to 0.335 divided by how much to get ATM? Tell me.
760.
Very good, 760. Okay, then temperature. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius, which will be equal to 298.15 na. 273.15 plus 25 degrees Celsius 25, which will be equal to 298.15. ठीक है, Kelvin. अभी 298 ही रहने दीजिए. When you start calculating, and if you need that you need to round it off to 298, तो उसको 298 कर लीजिएगा. ठीक है, but as of now keep it 298.15, है ना. Then you can just calculate MB. Now what will be the value of R? Who will tell me? Liter ATM. किसी को नहीं यार. 0.0821.
0.018314.
0.0 नहीं 83 होता है बार में. ATM में 0.0821. ठीक है, 0.082 ही ले लीजिए.
Okay.
Multiplied by temperature is 298.15 divided by pi is equal to 0.335 divided by 760 into the volume na. Volume is how much? 35 into 10 to the power minus 3. बस इसको यहाँ पे आप एलिमिनेट कर लीजिए. 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3, and then you will get this as 8.95 into 0.082 into 298.15 into 760 को ऊपर ले लिया हमने 335. चलिए, it'll take some time. Let us take 3 minutes, and I think in 3 minutes you can calculate. देखिए इस तरह के जो सवाल आएंगे ना, whenever you will get this type of question, do these in last. Okay, या नहीं तो क्या कर सकते हैं आप, यू कैन कैलकुलेट टिल हियर एंड देन लीव इट। अब उसके बाद जब टाइम मिलेगा तो फिर इसको कैलकुलेट कीजिएगा, ठीक है। इफ यू नो द अदर आंसर देन यू विल डू दोज क्वेश्चंस फर्स्ट। कैलकुलेशन वाला पार्ट है, यहाँ तक जहां तक आपने नंबर्स को प्लेस करना, नंबर्स को प्लेस कर दिया, बाद में कर लीजिएगा अगर आपको ध्यान लग रहा है कि यहाँ से सीधा कटवट के कुछ आंसर नहीं आएगा तो, ठीक। एंड इन सीबीएसई यू विल गेट टाइम। ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ है केमिस्ट्री एग्जाम में दैट आई हैव सीन एनी पेपर in which the students have struggled with time. Generally, you won't struggle with time in chemistry examination. You will struggle in time in maths, I think. And also, I think in English also you have to write a lot. In English also you have to just keep on writing, I think. Also, biology, maybe you have to write long answers or what? Biology. Yes, Hiba?
Yes, sir.
Not always, sir. It's not the same
It's
as
not.
maths and English. Yes.
Depends on the
I know.
part.
Maths and English takes the most time, right?
English takes the most for me.
English takes the most time. Maths में ये होता है कि if you did it wrong, है ना, just imagine integrations ना, like derivations are still easy, but just imagine integration नहीं याद आ रहा है ना, like how you have to do the substitution, what formula should I apply from trigonometry of tan 2x so that I can achieve a like क्या बोलते हैं उसको, integratable, हाँ, integratable form, you have to get it into such a form that should be integrated, है ना, वो नहीं आ रहा अगर तो कितना टाइम लग जाता है। हो those scary times of maths। एब्स्ट्रैक्ट में बहुत अच्छा है मैथ्स, नहीं इंटीग्रेशन क्या करता है, इंटीग्रेशन it calculates the area under graph, if you have curve then you can calculate this area, है ना, but if you start doing integration it is like just calculating how much area of brain is remaining। okay, चलिए इसको कैलकुलेट कीजिए जल्दी। Many people hate chemistry, but you know what, chemistry has everything। in chemistry you also get numerical, right? जिनका numerical strong है they can focus on those chapters and they can find, they will be fine, right? And there are some people who like theory, so theory भी है, right? in chemistry you have both the things, है ना, you have both the things। अब ये अलग बात है कि how do you view it, है ना, it's like the good of both the worlds or the worst or the bad of both the world is there in chemistry। यही होता है chemistry में, either it is good of both the worlds or it is worse of both the worlds, है ना, there is no in between in chemistry। I don't think there is any student who is like chemistry में या तो chemistry अच्छा रहता है या तो chemistry they don't even understand chemistry। my own brother उसको कुछ नहीं आता है, like he has done his 12th, now he's doing he's pursuing maths BSc, but he doesn't know anything in English, sorry anything in chemistry। पता है क्या क्या था chemistry में, मेंस के एग्जाम में सारा सी ऑप्शन, ऑल ऑप्शन इन केमिस्ट्री, सी से केमिस्ट्री, सी से सारा ऑप्शन, कुछ नहीं हुआ उसका।
Do
He
you
wanted
really
to
pass like that, sir?
नहीं मेंस में
Okay.
जेई मेंस, नॉट सीबीएसई, जेई मेंस में बस लाइक सी से केमिस्ट्री, सी ऑप्शन सारा, but then he got into AMU and he is doing BSc maths, he wanted to do maths। done everyone, yes or no? किसी का नहीं आंसर? 5 मिनट हो गए, 5, ठीक है। थोड़ा हम टाइम यहाँ पे बस इसलिए इस वजह से दे रहे हैं कि आपको ये
Sir, in
याद
board
रहे।
exam they'll provide log tables, right?
लॉग टेबल की क्यों जरूरत है आपको, कौन पूछ रहा है ये बात? आतिफ,
Yes, sir.
आप क्या चाहते हैं, क्यों लॉग टेबल चाहते हैं आप? हमने लॉग नहीं सिखाया आपको? हाँ, अच्छा वेट अ सेकंड, आतिफ आर यू कंफर्टेबल विद लॉग टेबल?
Yes, sir. I find it quite convenient.
अच्छा, if you are okay with log table, then हाँ fine, ठीक है. लेकिन generally log tables are not very easy to handle. Okay, I've got one answer. I think it is correct also. I think it is correct. If someone, देखिए हम एक, this is not the exact answer. I am saying that if you are somewhere around 14000, ठीक है, इससे थोड़ा सा ज्यादा थोड़ा सा कम में अगर आप हैं, then it is fine. ठीक है, most probably it will be a bit higher than, it will be somewhere around 14200 to be more exact. ठीक है, but even if you are somewhere near 1400, then it is fine. 1400 या 14000? 14000 ना?
Yes, sir. 14,000.
14,000. हाँ, 14,000. If you are somewhere near 14,000, then it is fine. Okay, or like 14,200, somewhere near, then it is fine. हाँ, ठीक है. Aisha also getting same. Very good. Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me. आगे बढ़े.
1 minute, sir.
1 minute. Okay. हाँ, okay, fine, Hamza. Okay. Done. चलें आगे.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You'll write a note. So this note is about osmotic pressure, है ना? Osmotic pressure is used to determine osmotic pressure is used to determine the molar mass of macromolecule such as proteins, polymers, etc. Okay, protein, polymers, etc. Osmotic pressure is preferred due to large difference and ease of measurement. And ease of measurement of pressure is preferred due to large difference and ease of measurement. Na? Preferred for what? Preferred for the determination of molar mass. Preferred for the determination of molar mass. Now there are a few certain cases that you have to provide in order to get a accurate measurement. Okay. First point is this. Second point is this. The third point is this. The condition to get accurate molar mass. Okay. There are a few conditions. First is the solute must be non-volatile. ठीक है ना? Solute क्या होना चाहिए? Solid होना चाहिए. Solute should be non-volatile. Second is what? Second is the solution should be dilute. ठीक है? The third case is what? And the third case is the solute shouldn't be an electrolyte, ये लिख देते हैं, shouldn't be an electrolyte. ठीक है, so these are the three necessary conditions in order to get the accurate molar mass. Clear है सबको? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. लिख लिया सबने?
Yes, sir.
चलिए, how many of you have either had got drip water or saline water? किसी को ड्रिप चढ़ा है, सलाइन वाटर किसी को चढ़ा है यहाँ पे? आतिफ, अक्षय, हमजा, हिबा, कृष्णा, कुलसुम, मानसी, निदा, मानसी। ओके, कुलसुम, ठीक है। तो सलाइन वाटर बोलते हैं ना कुलसुम, ये सुनो, सलाइन चढ़ रहा है उसको,
Yes, yes.
राइट? सलाइन मींस व्हाट? क्या होगा वाटर के साथ उसमें? वाटर प्लस
NaCl.
NaCl. वेरी गुड, वाटर प्लस NaCl, है ना? व्हाई नॉट ओनली वाटर? Why not only water? ठीक है? Now there is also a specific, very specific concentration of saline water that we use. This solution, it should be having 0.91% of NaCl, है ना? And that should be also mass by volume. That means in 100 ml of solution, there should be 0.91 gram of NaCl. ठीक है? ऐसा क्यों होता है? ऐसा क्यों होता है? ऐसा क्यों होता है? Let us suppose we have, अच्छा, where is this going? Saline water, it is going into your veins, right? Yes or no? नस में जाता है, right?
Yes, sir.
है ना? Veins. Now this saline will come into contact with what type of cell is there in blood? RBC. Many RBC, उसी से color आता है, red color. Yes or no?
Yes.
Red blood cells. Okay. Now red blood cells will also have water plus some contents, है ना? Yes or no? That is why it is liquidy, na? The whole blood is liquidy. Why? Because it has water. There is water plus some content which is making it red. Correct है? Yes or no? All of you, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. अब ये बताइए, this is RBC, ठीक है? And यहाँ पे आपके पास saline water. Okay. Now let us suppose that the vapor pressure, है ना? The vapor pressure, या फिर ये मान लेते हैं दोनों का osmotic pressure कुछ ना कुछ होगा. The osmotic pressure is P1 here. The osmotic pressure is P2. ठीक है? Osmotic pressure is P1. Osmotic pressure is P2. ठीक है? अच्छा, अगर हम ये मान ले P1 is greater than P2, ठीक है? P1 is greater than P2, then all of you must know that P, that means osmotic pressure is directly proportional to, it is directly proportional to, wait a second. Concentration. If P1 is greater than P2, that means C1 is also greater than C2. Correct है? All of you agree ना? Till
Yes,
here?
sir.
Yes.
अब ये
Yes, sir.
बताइए फ्लो कैसा होगा? 1 और 2. पानी का फ्लो कैसा होगा? Water content will be flowing from where to where? C1 is greater than C2. क्या होगा बताइए? 2 या 1?
2, sir.
2. All of you agree ना? All of you agree that lower concentration to higher concentration. सही है?
Yes.
अच्छा, अब क्या हुआ? पानी चला गया रेड ब्लड सेल में, तो रेड ब्लड सेल क्या होगा? स्वेल करेगा, सिंक करेगा?
Swell.
Will swell or it will shrink? Tell me.
It will swell.
It will swell. Swell होके फट जाएगा, right? That is why what will, see, if those both the osmotic pressure are equal, है ना? if the osmotic pressure of both the red blood cell and the saline water that you are giving into the veins, if that is equal, then what we can say that there will be no flow of water anywhere, है ना? ना RBC से पानी saline water में जाएगा, ना saline water से RBC में जाएगा. And then what will happen? That there will be no harmful effect. There will be no harmful effect. Okay, and that is why इसको आप ध्यान रखिएगा ना, saline water का जो rate है ना of drip is also low. ठीक है ना, उसको भी लो किया जाता है क्योंकि या तो एक तो पानी रेड ब्लड सेल में ऐसे चला जाए कि आप बहुत तेजी से पानी दे रहे हैं, so it can break the red blood cell, right? And that is why the drip is also very like one, or I don't know whether it is like 17 or 15 drops per minute, या फिर उससे भी थोड़ा सा आगे पीछे रहता है ऐसे कुछ. They also maintain the drops per minute. The other thing that they have to maintain is the concentration. So what it was found that if you have 0.91% m by v of NaCl aqueous, its osmotic pressure is equal to that of RBC, and that is why saline water is used in order to increase the water content and give you nutrients. Okay, so what you will do, you will write some questions here. Okay, you will write some questions. I will write one question here. Question is, what will happen? What will happen? Let us say if saline water has concentration more than 0.91% m by v, more than 0.91% m by v. ठीक है, now what will happen? So answer will be, ठीक है, यहाँ पे क्या है आपके पास, the concentration is more than 0.91%, right? That means what will happen? Where will the blood flow? From lower concentration to higher concentration. Then what will happen now? The water will flow from RBC to saline water. Correct? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
है ना? And RBC will shrink or it can collapse also. है ना? Or it can collapse also. RBC and saline injected in body are isotonic. है ना? Isotonic का मतलब क्या है? That is both have same osmotic pressure. Same osmotic pressure. Okay. Solution with more than 0.91% of NaCl are called hypertonic solutions. Why? Because hypertonic means that is their OP is higher than RBC. And you write solution with less than 0.91% of NaCl are called hypotonic. Oops, sorry. That is their osmotic pressure is lower than RBC. Okay. So write this down. Then also write one more thing. no test tomorrow, but there is always a but, but there will be viva. Okay, and I will be asking till elevation in boiling point. नहीं elevation in boiling point तक क्यों पूछेंगे, आप depression in freezing point तक पूछेंगे ना, आज की क्लास का नहीं पूछेंगे, depression in freezing point है ना. Till last week syllabus I will ask. Okay, there is no test tomorrow, but viva will be there on class time only, on class timing. Okay, चलिए. And again, please raise your hand if you want me to start haloalkane and haloarine. Please raise your hand if you want me to start haloalkane and haloarine. ठीक है, okay, fine. All of you. Aisha, you don't want to start haloalkane, haloarine?
Sir, I can't raise my hand.
Sorry?
I can't raise my hand.
नहीं समझ में आ रहा क्या बोल रहे हैं आप, आवाज ही नहीं आ रही, आप ठीक से बोलिए ना.
Sir, I said I can't raise my hand. I said you earlier.
हाँ, लेकिन यस तो बोल दीजिए आप चैट में कम से
Yes,
कम.
sir, I want to start.
हाँ ठीक है, ओके फाइन, ठीक है. पार्लियामेंट में इस बात को उठाया जाएगा, सदन में बिल पास किया जाएगा कि आप लोग को हलोअल्केन एंड हलोअरीन शुरू किया जाए, है ना. चलिए ठीक है, फाइन गाइस. ऑल्सो वेट अ सेकेंड. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, एक मिनट. डिड आई आस्क यू गाइस अबाउट योर टेस्ट्स? टेस्ट के बारे में पूछा है क्या हमने? नहीं ना.
No, sir.
नहीं ना, ठीक है, एक सेकंड रुक जाइए आप लोग. मतलब यू वेट, हाँ प्लीज. या मानसी, यू कैन लोअर योर हैंड. आतिफ, आपका एग्जाम टेस्ट केमिस्ट्री का कुछ भी है, यूनिट टेस्ट वगैरह हो गया इन स्कूल? हाँ मानसी, यू वांट टू आस्क समथिंग?
No, sir.
नो ना. आतिफ, टेल मी. आतिफ,
Yes, sir.
केमिस्ट्री का एग्जाम टेस्ट कुछ होने वाला है स्कूल में, हो गया?
Yes, sir. Finished, sir.
इज ओवर. अभी
Yeah.
नजदीक में नहीं है कोई? जून जुलाई में, इस महीने में हाफ ईयरली एग्जाम? नो.
No, sir. Not half yearly exam. Uh, like we had like a minor exam, only 20 marks.
अरे आगे कुछ है? जो हो गया तो छोड़िए. जून या जुलाई में कोई एग्जाम है? नहीं है, पता नहीं है, बोल
Sorry, sir?
दीजिए आप. डू यू हैव एनी एग्जामिनेशन इन जून और जुलाई?
Yes, sir. In June, I have an. In this month, I have an upcoming exam. They haven't announced the date or syllabus, but yes.
Like end June, I can say.
No, sir. Mid June, like about 15 or 16.
मिड जून का अभी तक कुछ उन्होंने बताया नहीं है, ऐसे कैसे? अच्छा ठीक है, चलिए मिड जून. इन एक्सपेक्टेड सिलेबस?
Expected
Solution?
syllabus. Yeah, I think solution, and then we also started halogen and alkene till this substitution nucleophilic biomolecular till there, I think.
हालो अल्केन एंड हालोइन भी स्टार्ट हो गया, ठीक है फाइन. ओके. आयशा, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
So we have exams from 22 and we have solutions, haloalkanes and alcohol.
Solution, हालो अल्केन, अल्कोहल, जून. अक्षय, व्हाट अबाउट यू?
Same, sir. Same.
Same.
Same as also.
Same as us. I think Mansi also same, na?
Yes, sir.
Mansi is also same. किसी और का सेम है? कुलसुम?
Yes, sir. Same.
ओके, चलिए तो इन सब का हो गया, अक्षय हो गया. हमजा का बताइए. हमजा?
Sir, from 12th June.
नहीं, केमिस्ट्री कब है?
Sir, 20th June.
20 को?
Yes.
20th जून. सब चैप्टर्स बताइए.
Sir, solutions and haloalkanes and halogens.
ठीक है, हिबा का सेम होगा, राइट हिबा? हाँ हिबा?
Yes, sir.
ओके. कृष्णा?
Sir, I have from 19th June, but I don't know when is chemistry's paper.
19 ठीक है, तो हम एंड जून कर देते हैं, है ना?
Yes, sir.
एक्सपेक्टेड सिलेबस
Solutions and hierarchies and haloarenes.
हेलो, अल्कोहल स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ अभी?
No, sir.
ठीक है, चलिए। कृष्णा का हो गया, कुलसुम का हो गया, मानसी का हो गया, निदा।
I have it on 20 June.
अब हमजा की क्लास में है क्या?
I think-
रियाद में है?
हाँ,
इंडियन इंटरनेशनल स्कूल।
यारा इंटरनेशनल स्कूल।
ठीक है। हिबा को जानते हैं आप? नहीं जानती हैं? हिबा, डू यू नो निदा?
No, sir.
नो, सेक्शन अलग है आप लोगों का। ओके फाइन, चलिए ठीक है, थैंक यू वेरी मच, है ना? सो ओके, विल स्टार्ट। आई होप वी स्टार्ट हैलोअल्केन हैलोरीन, है ना? एंड कल आपका वाइवा है, कल आपका सॉल्यूशन चैप्टर भी खत्म हो जाएगा। We will do some previous year questions from CBSE, and also I think I have told you guys already ना। अच्छा, नीट और जेई का कोई भी क्लास हुआ आप लोगों का, कृष्णा?
Yes, sir. Today it happens for chemistry.
ठीक था, अच्छा था,
Yes, sir. It was.
है ना? ठीक है। सो ऐसे ही आप लोगों का नीट और जेई का जो सिलेबस है वो आपको पूरा का पूरा मोहित सयाल सर ही देखेंगे, जो भी समझ में आया था ना,
Yes, sir.
है ना? ठीक है। सो ही विल बी गिविंग यू द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, है ना, और कैसे क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, एंड देन हाउ टू स्टडी फॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन, एंड व्हाट, like if he is focusing on NEET and JEE, then what I can do, I can focus solely on CBS, है ना? And इसमें like that will be helpful how, when you are giving the boards examination, ठीक है, when you are giving the boards examination, then you can filter it out very clearly। सालिम सर के नोट्स निकाले, है ना? Why you are reading Salim sir notes for boards? Because it is related to CBSE, है ना? And when you are near NEET or JEE, then what you will do, you will start with Mohit sir's notes, right? You start with Mohit sir's note. Why? Because it is related to NEET and JEE, and then you will be revising, and when कोई theory का part आएगा उस तरह से, then you can look at the CBSE notes also। Okay, theory के इसमें तो like NCERT, like I hope everyone has heard this, like NCERT is the basis, it is the bible for chemistry, है ना? Whether it is NEET or JEE, again whenever you have to go to theory, you will come back to my notes, है ना? But please, whatever Mohit Sayal sir says,